Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kara. I'm a beauty content creator who just loves playing with makeup. So I'm sure you guys have seen this through social media, on reviews on YouTube here. I'm sure you've seen this everywhere. For today's video, we're going to be trying out and reviewing the new NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. So like most of you, I have seen this all over the place and I've seen amazing reviews on this. So I really wanted to try this and see if I can get some good results like everybody else. So a little bit about the foundation. It goes for $49. There are 36 shades to choose from, which is a pretty decent range. So I do want to read you some claims, what they say on their website about this foundation. It says that it's an innovative blend of makeup and skincare that instantly blurs imperfections, smooths the look of textured skin, and helps conceal blemishes, dark spots, and redness. It visibly improves skin's clarity after 6 weeks of daily use, even after makeup has been removed. That's an interesting claim. It's powered by advanced skincare ingredients that help defend against environmental aggressors and blue light, and it immediately strengthens skin's barrier to help maintain its moisture. It's suitable for most skin types, including sensitive skin. It's medium buildable coverage. It has a natural finish. It's breathable, all-day wear, comes in 36 shades. Makeup that looks like skin, acts like skincare, feels light as air. So those claims sound really great. So here's the box that the foundation is going to come in. It's the typical NARS black box. I know the writing's small, but here are the ingredients in case you want to see that. And then here's the bottle. It comes in your typical NARS glass bottle. You get 1 ounce of product, which is typical for foundation. It does also have a pump, which is always nice. So I got mine in the shade L2.5 Yukon. I have a very hard time matching my shade with NARS foundations. Their undertones are very yellow. My undertone is more neutral, leaning cool, so I can kind of get away with both. I like neutral better though. Their neutrals are really yellow, so I don't know, but this one I think is going to be an okay match because I use the same shade in the matte version. So we'll see what happens. What we're going to do today is I'm going to apply the foundation. I'm going to do one side with a sponge, one side with a brush, see if there's any difference in application. Then I will go and put the rest of my makeup on and we'll see how products work on top of the foundation. So for primer, I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown's Face Base. So the foundation says that it's supposed to blur and smooth and everything, and normally when I wear foundation I color correct and all that, and I'm not going to do that today because I want to see how well the foundation works just on top of primer. So here is it pumped down the back of my hand. As you can see, it's a little runny, not anything crazy, and that's one pump. It seems like when you pump it, only like half a pump is coming out, not like a typical normal full pump. So see if I could show you. That's one pump. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that that comes out like that because you're not going to waste product. So I'm first going to go in with a brush on this side. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics number 7 brush. And I'm just going to dip my brush right into the foundation on the back of my hand and go in. So it definitely blends out very easily. And using a brush, it's not streaking either. So this is one layer. Let me give you a little closer look. So you can definitely see the difference. I have a lot of redness in my face and it definitely covered that. And it does give you a really nice glow. Let's go on this side with a wet sponge and see if there's any difference in application. This time I'm just going to put this right on, spread it out a little bit. Oh my goodness, it blends so easily. Like, I don't really have to do any work. I can say right off the bat, the sponge gives less coverage than the brush. The sponge probably soaks up some product as you're applying. Let me show you the difference in one application, sponge and brush side. So this is the sponge side, and as you can see, you still get that really nice glow, but it didn't cover as much as the brush side did in one coat. It looked good either way, but let's see if we can build it. I'm gonna build it with a sponge on this side, brush on this side, and see what the difference is and if it looks cakey at all, the more you add or what. So we'll do the sponge side first. It's crazy how easy this blends out. Yeah. So here's 2 coats with the sponge and 1 coat with the brush. They look pretty similar in coverage. So now I'm going to do a second coat on this side with my brush and see if there's any difference. This time I'm just going to dot it on. Normally the way I apply is if I do go in with a brush, I go over it with my sponge just to press the product in a little bit more. Now I will say that this is oxidizing on my hand. I haven't really noticed it on my face, but it definitely is on my hand, and I will show you that here in a minute. Okay, so with a brush, building it up, the more you build it up, you can absolutely tell there's not a natural finish like they say. I mean, as of right now, while it's still wet, I mean, it looks like makeup. This side looks a lot better with the sponge when you build it up. Let me give you a closer look. So this side is with the sponge, 2 coats. And then this is with the brush. I mean, you can see the foundation. I'm actually going to show you what this currently looks like in natural light. So I wanted to show you here in natural light what the foundation looks like. Let me give you a little bit of a close-up. So this is the sponge side with 2 coats. Looks pretty good. And then this is the brush side with 2 coats. I think it looks a little bit more cakey than the other side. So for me, I mean, in person, I can definitely tell the difference when you're building up with a brush as to a sponge. I think it looks a lot better using a sponge. I mean, it doesn't look bad using a brush, but if you're gonna build it up, I would recommend using a sponge. Now, as I'm pressing in with my sponge, this side is looking better and is starting to match the other side. I did want to show you how the foundation oxidizes. I'm noticing it a little bit on my face. So here's it currently on my hand. It's been sitting there just for a few minutes. And then here is a new pump. So it definitely oxidizes, and this is a cool toned color, just so you know. So when picking your foundation, make sure you keep that in mind, that it is going to oxidize. And I'm guessing it's going to oxidize differently for everybody because it's oxidizing a lot on my hand. And it's not really doing that much on my face. I mean, it's not turning that orange on my face. It definitely isn't. So just keep that in mind when getting your shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go apply the rest of my makeup, let you know how the makeup applied over top of the foundation. And it is currently 2 o'clock, so we'll do a wear test today. I'll check in a little bit later on and we'll see how the foundation holds up, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the foundation. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I have all my makeup on. Oh, shadow. I have all my makeup on. I used cream products, which went over the foundation amazing. Didn't move the foundation, nothing. Everything blended out nicely. Let me give you a close-up look. So the foundation now has been sitting on my face for about 20 to 30 minutes, and it actually looks really nice. It seems like the longer the foundation sits, the better it gets, which is always a plus in my book. I think it looks great. It doesn't feel like anything is sitting on my face. It doesn't feel heavy, nothing like that. I will say it does look to see like it makes your skin smooth. Yeah, I can't talk. But it does seem like it makes your skin smoother, which my skin looks really nice right now. I think it looks beautiful. So it is now about 2:30. I will check in with you in a few hours to see how the foundation is holding up, and then we'll go over my thoughts on the product. So I'll see you in a little while. Okay, so I'm back. It's been about 7 hours. It's almost 9 o'clock at night, and sorry about the background change. My new background, it's not permanent, so I have to like set up and take down and set up and take down. So I didn't really want to do that at 9 o'clock at night, so different background, sorry about that. But my skin looks great still 7 hours later, and it looks pretty good. Let me give you a close-up. Look at that. I mean, really no creasing, no caking up, no nothing. My oils are starting to come through just a very little bit. I'm typically not oily at all. I'm more dry in the, winter months and normal in the summer months. But I love this foundation. I absolutely do. I think NARS did a very good job with this one. Very good job. This is my favorite NARS foundation, and I'm gonna say I think this is my new favorite foundation. This is a great everyday wear. I mean, your skin just looks beautiful when you wear it, and you get the skincare benefits on top of it. So for $49, it's absolutely worth it. I totally recommend this foundation. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I will link everything down in the description box below, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.